Hello and welcome to this video. I'm making this video to get players to join the game, to join the project that is making the game, and maybe play it or mod it or contribute to the project in any way. So I'm going to show you some game mechanics of what has been implemented so far. We open the game with the quest window, and I'm going to do the beginnings quest, and that will be most of the video, and I'm going to explain some mechanics that have been implemented already. So enjoy the video, and after the gameplay I'm going to show you how we manage the content for this mod, and if you are interested in the game, you can find it on GitHub. So so enjoy the video, and you can of course skip around if you want to see some interesting parts. So the first thing we need to do is collect a long stick. You can find one in the forest. So if you open the map, I have forest in multiple directions, so I'm just going to go here. It's a top-down survival game. It's in 3D, so we can move up and down as well. If there's a stairs, in the top left we have food and water, so there's the basic survival mechanics, and we have health distributed per limb, so we can take damage there when the head or the torso reaches 0, we die, and it's game over. Oh, that's quite a large forest. So we have to use this inventory to manage our items. We can, we have weight and volume we have to keep track of, and you can sort it out to see what takes up the inventory space. Now let's get that long stick somewhere. You can find random items in the forest. They're spawned using item groups. There it is. So now we need to craft a stone spear. Press C to open the craft menu. This is the craft menu. We only have a couple of recipes right now, but we'll add some more in the future. And I'm going to craft a stone spear. So now we have to kill 2 scrap walkers. I'm going to equip the stone spear. Now we can have a melee attack. Now the melee attack is not very good right now, because when you open the character menu, hold on, let me see, yeah, we need to go to this road so we can go to town, because the quest journal says you can find them in towns. That's where we're going right now. We have to get through this forest first. But if I open the skills character window, we can see some stats. They don't do much right now, and we also have no character generation yet. Every skill starts at 0, and I already have some fabrication and athletics, because I was sprinting. There you see it updating. Trees can be a little wonky sometimes. So yeah, so the skills are increasing, and it does have an effect, at least for athletics. You can sprint longer and faster. So I made it to the road. I'm going to go south. And there's a lot of skills. Not all of them have a purpose yet. So like trapping, we don't have trapping yet, or speeches for NPCs. which are also not implemented, but the skills are there, and some of them do have effect. And the forests are randomly generated, and it's a top-down 3D view. So when you see the shadows, that represents the part of the landscape that you can't see, because we are looking through the character's eyes and you can't see what's behind the tree. On the edges you can see the trunk of the tree, but the trees are mostly just sprites. They're sprites, and below it is a basic shape that it simulates the height of the tree. Now we can see the town coming into the picture. We can go to any part of town to get the scrap walker. You can see the town generation is not quite as I like it yet. There's some edges here that are not constructed properly, but the roads on the main roads are connected somewhat properly. I still have my spear equipped. I have bandage and metal antibiotics that will give me my limbs some health, and I have some food that will increase the food bars. Okay, so I made it into town, and the scrap walkers, we are mainly fighting robots, so there's no zombies implemented yet, but they should be easy to add. Oh, there's one now. This is a iron stalker, if I remember correctly. So let's try to take it down. This one actually has a knockback attack, which sends me flying. It took a little damage on the leg, so we gotta be careful there. There's a scrap walker. There's another one. So the melee combat is pretty basic right now, but when the robot gets hit, it will flash white, and otherwise it will be a miss. This one has some more health, but we completed the objective. We got some loot. And now we have to travel to Rocky Hill. So we have a map indicator. It will point to the closest instance of the map. In this case it's southwest. So we have to travel to the Rocky Hill now. And what does the journal say? An arrow will point to the location. So if I go like this, we can see we can always find our target wherever it is. So I'm going to move towards the Rocky Hill. We don't have a ranged weapon, but we can try to find one in the containers around here. The tools, they can be fun, but we don't have a lot of complicated crafting going on yet. Some furniture can be moved, some are static, so we can go up and down here and see if we can find a pistol. There's some clothes too. They don't provide any armor or visual elements yet, but the bag, it does give you some inventory space, which is limited, so we have to manage the inventory space as well. There's another magazine. Now I would like to find a gun. And I know which containers contain the gun, but I just have to get lucky and find one. but I think this spear will do fine also. So I'm just going to go to the target map. I think I'm going to follow the road. So and this oh, it ends right here. I see. Oh, the town generation needs some more work. Oh, there's another one. So I'm just going to leave it for now. So the engine is Godot. It runs on the Godot engine, and yeah, our terrain is generated by some scripts I made. It's all based on JSON, so all the trees are defined by JSON, and the weapons and the items are defined by JSON, and even the level itself, which is altered in a map editor that is part of the game. So when you download the game, the content editor that can be used to change content can be used to change maps, and you can use it to mod the game in a visual way. You don't have to edit the JSON files yourself using a text editor, but if you want to do that, you can also edit the JSON files. And Godot is pretty easy to get into, but as the game progresses in its features, we'll need to use Godot less and less, because adding and managing content is done in the game itself and not in Godot per se. Okay, we reached the map, so I think this will update when we enter the map, and we'll have to face some enemies and then get the loot. Okay, so it updated right here. Collect one rifle. I see it's using the ID and not the name, so maybe there can be improvement made there. Let's just get rid of this one. So now we can climb the hill all the way up. Fine. Oh yeah, there's a chair here. Not much, but so you can see it's fully 3D, and we can use the slopes to go up and down. I just have to find a rifle around here. I know where it is. It's gotta be around here. So now we can enter, and all the layers above the player are hidden, so we can see where we're going and not be buried. So there's a little chamber here in the middle of the hill, and we can find the rifle right here. And we got the quest reward, which was berries. I can equip the rifle and reload it. So now we have a rifle to fire as we like. The trees can be destroyed, but it takes a couple of hits. I don't know what we'll do with that. If you want to keep using ammunition to destroy trees, or maybe some kind of damage threshold. So now we completed the quest. It's quest completed, and that shows just about the basic gameplay. The map is infinite, and there's roads. The cities are connected by roads. You can go to the forests. We have our home location here at position 0, and yeah, you can click on the tiles here to see what it is, and yeah, that's kind of simulating what Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead does. So now I'm going to go to the main menu. We can also save the game here, and I'll show you the content editor. That will be, if you're starting out in the project, I think that will be very helpful in getting to know what's there already in a visual way. So we have the play demo that it just did. We can load the game. There's a help section, and in the content manager we have the mod manager, which this button doesn't do anything, but the idea is that in time we can add and remove mods. We have mod maintenance for operations on the mods itself. So we have here we have a mod selection that this doesn't do anything yet, but the idea is then you have the content editor. I want to edit content for the core mod, or I want to select one of the other mods to edit content of. Now we have some section lists here, maps and items, item groups, and quests and overmap areas, and then we can hide or show additional lists. So if you go to the mob, this is the Iron Stalker, and we can define the properties of the Iron Stalker. When you hover over the controls, it shows you what it does. So that saves a lot of documentation, and you can read what it will do for you. You can save it and close it. Use a loot group, and the attributes are located in player attributes. So we can see here the health and food, and we have inventory space, poison, and stun. So this one actually has a stun attack, which will target the stun attribute. And now this attribute is and poison is, well, most of these are actually hard coded. So except for, actually this one isn't hard coded, because we have a depletion effect called death. So if your food runs out, you die, and then if you want to mod in a new attribute that will also kill you when it depletes, then you can do that. And it's same for her torso. We can have you can specify a UI color, and when it's depleted, you will die. And then let's see. So yeah, you can use this interface to alter the JSON, and when we go to maps, you can see all the maps that we have created here. Let's see, but which did we visit? It was southwest, for example. So this is the southwest map. We are at ground level, and we can use this one to go up and down. So it's a three-dimensional map, but it's represented in 2D. On the right here we can have all the mobs and tiles and furniture that we want to paint. If we click on one, it will be added to the what's it called? It's the brush composer, and when you have two of them, it will paint them at randomly, and you can remove one, paint it like this. We have some additional tools to help you paint the map, and we have hotkeys, so the keyboard can be used to navigate the map. It will only save something if you hit the save button, so let's not do that now. We can zoom in and out, and we have settings here for road connections. Wait, I don't think that is supposed to be here, but let's see if I can demonstrate some random generation as well. So if you take a forest, then we can see there's no trees here, but we do have the forest like the ground. If we hit this one, then you can see there's actually a area that we defined that we can use here to generate, and it will visually generate your map to to see what it looks like, and also for balance reasons. So when you look at the item groups that are spread around here, you can see, well, how much are they distributed, and the areas are located here. So if we open the tree layer, you can see, oh, this is where the trees spawn. And so there's a lot of tools we can use to create maps. It's not finished yet, of course, but and if I can quickly show the tactical maps too. We only have one right now. It's called Rocky Hill that we explored. It's made up of 4 maps. We can use the other maps if we want to, and this one will spawn on its own on the map, on the overmap. And so we also have overmap areas, which is the city. So this is how the city is created. It will create an area on the overmap using these properties. Here you can define the weight of the maps, and then the size of the area you can also specify. And when we generate, we can see the result here. So there's the inner area of the urban maps, and then we have a suburban area around it, and the size changes as well. So yeah, you can check what else there's here. The wearable slots is for armor. You can add a wearable slot, and then when you go to items and let's say where's the clothing, somewhere here, then you can say, okay, which slot do we want to add it to? Here, wearable slot. We can put it on, so when you add an item, you can say, oh, it's supposed to go on the legs. Oh no, actually this one is supposed to go on the knees. Oh, there's no knees. So you can do actually add a wearable slot for knees, and then this doesn't say much, but it will show up in the inventory in game, and you can assign a genes to the slot in game. So it's fully moddable, and that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. So the game is made in the Godot engine, which is quite easy. And if you have any questions, go to our Discord or our GitHub page. You can find a link probably in the description. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.